Oh, let's write it below. So we're going to write our 1.
Mrs. Sanders is just that teacher that every parent would want their student to have. She is amazing, from building relationships with her kids to understanding their individualized needs.
She truly teaches from her heart, and when she says they're her love bugs, they're truly her love bugs. And no matter what they do, she is ready to go with it and is very flexible in her teaching.
She is always down on the floor with them.
She's definitely made for this age group. She is extremely patient, and it just makes me smile every time I'm in there.
Kindergarten just has that inquiry and that questioning and the wondering, and they're just so amazing what they bring to the table, and every day is such an adventure.
She can have 4 or 5 different things going on in a classroom, meeting the needs of kids. And when you walk in, it's a healthy buzz of noise and excitement, but all of the students are engaged and they see themselves as readers, as writers, as mathematicians, as scientists.
She makes you want to be a better teacher because of her personality.
Now if you tap on the I.
He's a outside the box type of thinker. He impacts our building as well as the corporation in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, anytime you walk into his office or his library, you can see a list of things that he's working on.
He's always looking for ways to take the projects to the next level, make them relevant for kids.
He just makes learning really fun. He asked me if I wanted to help with like this technology project, and we got to program a dash, and it shot hoops into like this mini basketball.
I've really developed, based on going to ISTE a couple years ago, a nice professional learning community online that I tend to lean on, and I gained a lot of ideas there.
He's constantly working outside of his hours to try to bring wonderful things into Sand Creek and, more importantly, our whole entire district.
Personally, I think the most impressive thing about John Hochstetler is that he's humble. He's never looking for recognition. He's always that servant leader in the background that's just trying to help out kids and his fellow colleagues. If we're looking for a role model for HSE 21, look no further than John Hochstetler.
NPR has curated a list that I linked on here for you.
She pours everything into her craft, pours everything into her students. And I think the one thing that really stands out when I go to Shanna's classroom is her intentionality of really making sure her students have a space to share their story, and making sure that her classroom promotes those stories of each student in the class.
She's a very good designer of lessons, and from what I've heard from the kids, most of her lessons have a lot of relativity for what they're doing in their daily lives. So that's the result of her getting to really know her students.
Finding ways that you can get them excited about things that they otherwise might care nothing about is a fun challenge.
At the beginning of the year, she had each of us bring in a picture of what drove us, like what was our why. And I think that was really, especially as a senior, is really cool to like understand why you're doing what you're doing, and that like you're not just doing it to get a grade. She definitely challenges us to be better.
You see how hard she works, after school, before school, how passionate she is about education.